Hello. There we go. Hi. I'm here now, I think. Yeah, I'm here now. Hi. Jesus. Always fun when your stream is late and then you fuck up. Hi. God damn it. Okay, I'm done. I'm done trying to fuck around. Hi, we're playing Ace Attorney and Digimon. It's me, I'm Viv, I stream. I've done a lot of grinding, we're back playing Ace Attorney. Hello, hi. Jesus. If you like the stream, hang out, support, whatever. I'm going in now before I fuck up again. Go. Go. Uh. I live a life of shame, chat. I live a life of shame. I live a life of shame. So how we doing today? How we doing today? Again, sorry for being late. I had to basically just rush and clean up the kitchen. What happened? For some reason my brain was just like, shutting off voice mod, probably a good idea. Fun fact. It was not. It was not. It was not. But, I'm not gonna do that anymore. We're all good. Let me do this. I thought I had it captured for some reason in the back of my brain, and it's just like, no, you don't. You still have Skullgirls captured, Viv. There we go. Let's ace some attorney. Through some trials and tribulations. Turnabout memories. It's time for me to voice act again. Hooray, chat. Ah! How did I get into this mess? Why? Why did I do that? Oh wow, really? That girl. You shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business! I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. Ouch. Sorry to hear that. Baby Phoenix, it wasn't me! I didn't do it! Little baby Phoenix in his little baby Phoenix pants. 5 years earlier, Mia Fey, second trial. Little baby idiot boy, yeah, that's for sure. Alright, I'll just set it like this, and there we go. April 11th, 9:40 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 3. It's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Grossberg. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning. Ah, Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know. What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed. Let go of my lapels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest request last night? Let me handle this case, you suddenly said. And quite forcefully, too. I just found out yesterday. About the case, I mean. What? You've already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that. See, I mean, of course I have. I think. Oh, dear. In any case, don't let our client see you're so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweat over there? That's our client. Good morning there, everybody. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I, just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, it'll be fine. No problem. Oh, what's wrong? You have a cold or something, Mr. Wright? Actually, it's right. Like the Frying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. Remember, chat, wear your masks. We're still in a panorama. My doc says this way I won't give it to anyone else. The kind of others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright, you don't have to appear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please let go of my shirt. That's right. He's the one on trial. That's right, he's the one on trial, not you. He's the one who should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. I hope he doesn't have COVID. I mean, I think it's, when does this take place? Because I know Phoenix goes in court for the first time in 2015, I think. Right? 2015, 2016? So... this is still a bit before that. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. I need to get a voice to everybody again. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client, and for myself. April 11th, 10 a.m., District Court Lobby. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Alright, I'm gonna stop doing that. It's very fun to do, and I need to stop. Oh, there he is! This Joker! Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. Emergency? Isn't him standing there right next to you? Yes, well, you're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Well, let him scare you, Mia. Give me your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting a new defense lawyer. Don't worry, little girl. It'll all be over soon. What was that all about? Are you trying to trash talk me? Now then, I'd like you to proceed with a summary of events in the... I'd like to proceed with a summary of the events on the day in question. Don't say that! No! The incident occurred on the campus of Ivy University. The murder victim was a student named Doug Swallow. No comment. He was a fourth-year student studying pharmacology. Sounds like he was a very bright young man. Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Oh, shit. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body, and the defendant, who had obviously bungled his getaway. They then called the police. That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into the record as evidence. By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Your reputation for his sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. This dude just, like, eat a thesaurus before coming into, like, court today? Jesus Christ. The truth is that his victim died a rather unusual death. An unusual death? What do you mean, Mr. Payne? Well, perhaps the defense would like to take this question. Huh? A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I am a genteel man, if you will. A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of. Ah, perfect opportunity. Well, what was the cause? What was it? The cause. Go on. Let me look at the court record. Well, that about does it. Please say you at least know this. Please say you know at least this much. I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. Jesus Christ, dude. You have to, like, make that... You have to say that out loud. That sounds definitely like an internal thought to me. I'm not reading that. Now, see here. The details of the case are found in the court record. But you knew that already, didn't you? The court record. I think I'd see that by pressing Tab, or RB. All weapons we need can be found in the court record. Commit to the bit. Sometimes you have to back off a little bit, because the bit gets too raw. Take a good hard look at the data there, and think carefully before you answer, my dear. Bad dialogue is a good practice keeping a straight face. That is true. I will practice that next chance I get. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. We gotta stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me. Court record. Okay, let's take a look. Right. Now then, will the attorney from the defense please answer the question? What was the cause of death? Electrocution. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? How could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps? The answer to that will become crystal clear as the trial proceeds, Your Honor. Hold on one second, my fucking cord around my controller is getting bungled and tangled. There we go. But before that, there was one more vital issue. What's that? Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Bad blood? What do you mean? Oopsie, I'm terribly sorry. You're the defense attorney, so you must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spotlight like this. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. Neither do I. Like this. It's so funny how, like, this dude puts on such a tough guy act every time and you kick his ass so bad you never see him for the rest of the game. That's Winston Payne for you. He is one smooth operator, if you catch my drift. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. I don't think they call him that at all anymore. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supporting evidence. Do I have any? He's like if Glacio had confidence. No, because Glacio with confidence happens, and he's just, like... He's pretty normal, all things considered. Because that's what he's like in the Punch-Out remake, when he has that head guard. Evidence? No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then shove it into old Greybeard's face. Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face. Mr. Grossberg, try to set a better example for the young lady. Mia, evidence is the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are there as well. Right. He currently has a cold. You can toggle between profiles and evidence with tab, so be sure to go over it all. Now then, let's see what you've got. Hello! What was the cause of bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was... this woman here. Dahlia Hawthorne, is it? Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly she has some part to play in the story. He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness. If it please the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye? It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now I guess I'm a suspect. How's it going? I'm vibing. I got snacks, I got tea, I got water. I am here to vibe. I had to do the usual call-in for my meds thing again. Didn't even know my psych was on vacation, but hopefully I should be getting it pretty soon. It's because Adderall is a controlled substance. It's a load of bullshit trying to get refills. Well, yeah, because I wanted something sweet to drink, and then I wanted to have something that's, like, decent to drink that isn't scalding hot, because it's burning up in this room. Let me drink some water really quick. No, he means, what did you do before you were arrested? And I'm gonna need some, because there's a lot of reading in this game. Oh! I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you were arrested. Oh, God. That was really fast. But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you I was... Will the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us? It seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. The victim and I. The sequel to The King and I. I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. What's with his shirt? Man really likes pee. What can I say? It's got a bit of a thing for it. I do it to myself, honestly. I see. So you hardly knew the victim? Right! Like I said, I'm not a killer. Phew. As the judge understands. You're being naive, you know. Too naive. Huh? Seems you've forgotten one small thing, young lady. And that would be? His witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination. Cross-examination? He's right. As a defense is due to carry out the cross-examination. The person determined the witness testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? The witness is lying. Their statements will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he is your client, in court, all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? He's saying that that testimony just now, it was a lie, a contradiction? No, then, your cross-examination, if you please, Miss Fay. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Well, yeah, of course, you have to have a tutorial section. This is a interesting one, right? When you were there, not a killer, all he was find his body. I already knew the guy to begin with. Never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. Let me press that statement. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right! I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why should you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? Well, Mr. Wright? No, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear! Mr. Wright, we have you to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe? Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Let me see here. Admits he was there. Not a killer. Find his body. I mean, the guy to begin with. Huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. I just want to look at this really quick. I see. I guess that conflicts with the evidence we have right now. I'll go for it. Yeah. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back. Miss Fay, is there some point to this line of questioning? Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jacket was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? You'd have no idea who was wearing underneath that jacket. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me. Please forgive me. Mia, you've made our client cry. Let him. That beat on his chest to stand for Phoenix anyway. What does that mean? What does that mean? What the hell is his problem? Who, Phoenix? Phoenix's problem is that, like, he is just a baby boy. This is, like, 5 years prior to Ace Attorney 1, I think. So, he's, like, in his little baby pants. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong. I'm willing to guess, like, that's also a joke in the original Japanese translation. Because his name is, Naruhodo. You say Naruhodo? Why didn't call him, like, Dragon or something? Whatever. Yeah, I got him, High Rock. That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime. Uh-oh. Did I go too far? By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it? Yeah, I took some, but... Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand? Called Cold Killer X? Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X? Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now? Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. You lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case? It's good of the prosecution's job is just to assert things. Well, yeah, they're supposed to prosecute. They're not supposed to, like, defend. They're supposed to attack. Mr. Wright, should I tell you where your cold medicine is right now? Huh? Your Honor, I'd like to take a look at another photo from the crime scene. What's this? It's the victim's in the victim's hand. It's Cold Killer X. Yes, even I've got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment. God, that voice. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. Oh, it's on his other hand, probably. Alright, the one that's obscured. You're the one incriminating your client on the stage? Well, that's because he's the first witness. You have to cross-examine the witness. It's part of being a defendant. Okay, the argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it. What? Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallow must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright. That's stupid. Order! Order in the court! Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence. Very well. The court will accept them into the record. Also, the victim's wristwatch is broken. 3 p.m. It's a little bit after 3 p.m., it looks like. Broken? Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all of this? This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks. My poor, poor hemorrhoids. What really happened? Alright, let's see what you've got, man. The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 2:45 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then around 3 o'clock, we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I've been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth. You forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible. Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination. Oh, please, Mr. Wright. Don't tell any more lies. Okay. Let's just press on everything really quick. That's a pretty simple way to do it. Have you ever met the victim before then? No, never! But that day he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. And this Dolly person is? It's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart. What? What was that for, Mia? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden. Dolly Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doug Swallow. Before she met Mr. Wright, that is. So it's one of those nasty love triangles, I see. And the pharmacology department agreed to meet around. Hold on, I'm just messing with something. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, we were both there right on time. So the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct? Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU. Eesh. That's dire. An alchemist. Let's see. I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. Ho, how fascinating. Sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man. I do. I should ask him for more details. Maybe the timing of them? The timing of the meeting. Actually, more about the pharmacology department would be interesting to know about. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much, though. A little bit earlier in your testimony, you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high-voltage electricity. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. They use non-standard voltages, so there are high-voltage cables everywhere. High-voltage cables? Yeah, there are electrical poles set up all around the building. The high-voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Fine, I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's get a bit more information on that. So what was it we were talking about? No. That maybe we should hang out again sometime? Hang out again sometime. Wish that were true. Then when I went back, I found him lying there. Take a rest. Let's see what he is. Alright, let me get a bit more information on this. So you say you went back? Yeah, that's when I found the body. Yes, but why did you go back in the first place? Weren't you angry with him? Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Some of the atmosphere. I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. Alright, let's see. It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of year, isn't it? Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I just shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? I suppose common sense is not always common. They're so mean to him! You know what's my favorite bit about this? Just about the way they, like, talk shit about Phoenix, is that, like, in MVC 3, I think, everyone has, like, their own, like, Marvel-style power rating, and Phoenix is rated to be, like, 5 out of 7, which makes him a genius, I think. So, anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine? Well, I always took one after meals. So I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly. Just the two of us. No, he's got, like... I think it's just because he has a law degree. I don't know, I mean... Look at the Joker who's opposing us. That dude doesn't seem like a very high-end person. Like, all cynicism and meanness aside, you know? Dolly's homemade lunches, they're just the greatest. Oh, Dante's is literally just, like, one below Virgil. It's so funny. They have the exact same stats, but Virgil has one more point of int. It's hilarious. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Ouch! Why'd you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel like hurting someone all of a sudden. That's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene of the crime for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean? I knew it was too much work for the little girl. However, there's one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor? How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Well, that is... You are correct, Your Honor. So what exactly was Mr. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of this mess smelling like a rose. Let me see here. This is the same painter like his brother. This is the same pain, yes. I'm trying to see if I can make an assumption here with how the electrocution happened. But I'm having a hard time here. So, we already know there are high voltage cables that exist within the pharmacology department, but I don't think so, but like even then, like it would have to come down somehow, right? So how did it happen? You know, I'm gonna check. I'll see if I can establish it. Your Honor. Yes, Miss Faye? I believe that if we were to piece together everything we've heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive. Quite the brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate their arguments with evidence. Of course I know that. Actually, I totally forgotten about it. I love Mia so much! I love how much Mia and Phoenix are almost identical in the way they do, like, law proceedings. It's incredible. And how much, like, later Mia is just like, believe in yourself, Phoenix. You're still a strong lawyer. And back in, like, when she was actually doing this shit, she was like, yeah, I can do it. Internally, just like, oh, I don't know about this, guys, oh. And then you just say some stupid bullshit, and, like, the... and the judge is just fucking, like... Where is it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you've got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. As for the cause of death, I'd say this picture captures it quite well. What? Phoenix Wright, unless, if you pretend you know what you're doing, you're already you're halfway there. Listen. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of how I play fighting games. But there's nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail. Miss Faye, where exactly in this photo is the murder weapon? Well, naturally, it's right here. That's... What is that? A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony we've heard. The machines the pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage, and because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere. So then the high voltage cable... Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation. That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this? Well, I believe some praise is in order. Don't toy with me, old man. Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high-voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was... the defendant! We need to establish this because the judge is, the ultimate centrist and is swayed either way depending on who says what. So to make your bullshit sound convincing, so that way you get to get him on your side. That's how this court works. That much is certainly true. Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish Mr. Wright was the murderer. You do? Well, what is it? His fingerprints. Fingerprints? You mean that the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. As you may know, leather folds fingerprints quite well. Ah, you mean... Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the victim's very own hand. I get a tutorial to show you pointing at photo mechanics, but guy was electrocuted in a room full of high voltage cables. How did he die? Jonesy, any game can be someone's first game, and like, sometimes you have to play the very obvious game in a puzzle game like this to start out. You have to crawl before you can walk, before you can run. What? I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left the Frit like that. Intent on murder, he squarely pushed the victim towards a severed electrical cable. Order! 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 That's enough! I think we conclude that there is no reason to continue with this cross-examination. Stick a fork in us, we're done. Mr. Grossberg! My hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him. No! You're wrong! Mr. Wright is innocent. No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt. Your Honor! At this time, I am prepared to render a verdict in this case. Do you have something further to add, Miss Fay? Is it what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth. The whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney. You can trust... Miss Fay. No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you and I'll represent you to the very end. You've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything. Wait a minute. Mr. Wright, I'll tell you what really happened. But I've already told you, Mr. Wright. There's no need for further... I did it. I admit it. I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Doug Swallow is dead. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying! Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that! Phoenix Wright goes to jail and we begin Timeline B. What you just said? Was that the truth? Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure. Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are. Please! Please give me one more chance to explain. This time I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It'll be okay. Won't it, Miss Fay? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim. So I remember what to do in the Harlem What? Oh, right, it's a different dance, not that one. Okay. When I pushed the victim. That guy. He was talking bad about Dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left, it started to get worried, so I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallow flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that. A simple explanation indeed. At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. When from rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted. But when I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. That's true. Even a doofus like him couldn't miss that. Oh, man. I love that spelling of doofus. I like the D-O-O-F-U-S, but D-U-F-U-S is also pretty good. Miss Fay, let me warn you right now that if your cross-examination doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that? Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he is innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove that. This is a long-ass intro case. Most of these intro cases, last, not a whole lot of time. So what kinds of things did Mr. Swallow say? He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl. Is that all? Yep! You kinda gotta, I don't know, something about the way that he just, is so... like, so confident in that is just, it's very funny. Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself. Oh boy. You're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Anyway, after that, he said that. After he said that, I lost my temper and gave him a shove. Can you tell me about what happened in a little more detail? That guy, he said what he wanted to say to me. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. Delayed hyper combo finish! I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. And when you did that, there was no severed cable anywhere to be seen? Right! There was nothing like that at all! But it is possible that you merely overlooked... But is it possible that you merely overlooked it? Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let the guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt? What's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony, witness. At that moment, I heard some kind of loud noise. A loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was. Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted. You're not qualified to decide that! Which I do. I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Let's ask for more details. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Aha! Could it have been... Yes? Could it have been? Hurry up and tell us! When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella he was holding. He fell right on top of it, and it broke. That's probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella. Cheap and frail, kind of like the owner. That's kind of a mean thing to say about some dude who died, Phoenix! Man, I love Phoenix, holy shit. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye? What do you think? Was there something important in that testimony just now? I feel like there is. Yeah, that is true. That's also true. Fuck it. Going in. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, the sheet umbrella is more than important, it's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony. Ha! How perfectly fitting. Claim this information for a flimsy lawyer. The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add the bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. After I shoved him, he fell on top of his cheap umbrella. But if that's the case, then how did he get so far away from it? I wonder if that's the thing I should present right now. Yeah, I guess that is it, huh? 'Cause it's so fucking far away from him. How to get that far away? Yeah, I'll try it. I'm a genius. Why don't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter the prosecution's arguments earlier. What do you mean by that? Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it's by the electrical pole. You're absolutely right. The conclusion here is obvious. As the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed to the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive. No! Order! 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 The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want to present it as evidence immediately.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind.
But...
I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial, but as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot render final judgment.
No!
Get fucked, nerd. Hell yeah. We saved them. I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Well done, Mia. Mr. Payne, what are you chuckling about?
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I was expecting too much of a free ride. I was foolish to think I would establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess. You have another witness.
Exactly. And this witness's testimony will be incontrovertible.
Is this even a word? I gotta look this shit up. I'm sorry. This is an envy game for X moment. I have to look up if this stupid word is even real. Son of a bitch, it is. What the fuck? Why is it so... Oh, God, I hate this clown. Well, who is this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean... Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right. She was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Now... I understand there are a lot of leaps in logic to make in Ace Attorney, and I know you brought up, like, one big contradiction earlier about, like, the electrical wires, but, like, this is very clearly a open and shut, got set up as case if the person who was being talked shit about was just there at the time. Like, this is very clearly an open and shut, yeah, this person's clearly supposed to be fucking around. What? Yeah, this is very clearly bullshit.
I hate to break the bad news to you, my dear.
Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by that? I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, you will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. God damn, this case is long. This is the longest intro case I feel like in any game I've played. April 11th, 11:52 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. You told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Yeah. So I guess I can start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my Dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. Love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dahlia and I, we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Ah, look at this doofy clown. You look so doofy! Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave me this the day we met as a symbol of our love. She was wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off, but before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. She gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little bottle is full of memories of my darling little Dolly. It certainly is a little bottle, alright. Makes me so happy I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Sus. Anyway. Just after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah! She's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne, 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse? Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there's some connection between these two cases. Am I correct? I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can find. Thank you! I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. Better all get moving. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. I wish I could do that. Just hold up the peace sign and fade out like that one Vine. That's my dream power. April 11th, 12:13 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. I'm sorry, I'm gonna do that every time. It's very fun. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Look at how fake this lady is. What's with this stiff silence? Stiff is right. Anyway. Yeah, the most trustworthy, you know? In my long career as a judge, I have deceived my many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you read it a glow of complete sincerity. Your Honor, this is the fakest bitch on the stand. I can't believe he actually said that. There's a word that I wish I could say on Twitch that I can't anymore because people got mad and complained about it, but, you know. Let it be known it's a 4-letter word that starts with S. Moving on.
Oh, now then, witness. Could you please state your full name?
I swear. Like, I know she's not, but, like, man... I hate how right you are. I hate how right you are. That's so funny. Stop! Like, I was, like, literally drinking as you typed that out. I can't handle it. Ugh. Almost shot tea out of my nose. Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
How old's this fucking clown? Bro.
Go get bitches at your retirement home, motherfucker! Holy fuck! Go...
I hear they have Shuffleboard Wednesdays. Go meet somebody there. Oh my god. Fucking old ass, wrinkly ass. Back in my day looking ass. Up pills both ways. Fucking looking ass. too funny, holy shit. Holy shit, I can't handle this. Oh man. And I will bash them with my gavel. They look straight at me when they say that. Man. People see one conventionally attractive, like, light-skinned woman and they all just fucking go nuts. It's kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Irregardless. Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home. Not at all! It was nothing! Oh my god. Oh my god. I love how it's just, I love how you're using her as like a noun or as a descriptor. That's so funny. I was gonna say, I thought we'd have learned anything from, what's her name? April May? Did she kill anybody though? If we may move on now. What is your full name and occupation? My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Ooh. That's a fucking capital Y yikes. April May was a girl boss. Do you think that April May had girl power when she tried to get a teenager arrested for her sister's murder? Do you think that was girl boss of her? I have this. Giving me the power of just an echo button is the biggest fuck up anybody has ever done. You should have stopped me when you had the chance. The honor's all mine. No, the honor's all mine. Go back to your retirement home and try to get chicks, you fucking lame asses. Taken in by one conventionally attractive, like, skinny, light-skinned person. Y'all are faker than hell. Art imitates life, after all. Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Oh my fucking god. They're really good. They're really good. That was really good. It makes no sense though, because like, I think Dahlia Hawthorne is like I don't know if she counts as just being flat-chested, but like standing next to Mia, it's like most people look flat-chested standing next to Mia. Yeah, just about right. No further comment. Oh, they don't show me his age here. Sir? Is something I can help you with? You just go on and say whatever it is. You just go on and say whatever it is on your mind. I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it. Yes, yes. And still, you'd say that. He's going to be a tough witness, alright. Let's get 12 seconds to wrap her all around her little finger. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you have witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. Man. And they say justice is blind. Well, no. Justice isn't blind, it just... 80% of the titty volume in this courtroom belongs to Mia and 7 belongs to Phoenix. Yeah, but that's not because he's like... That's not because of like him being like having huge boobs, because he's a he is a boob. I've been planning to go back to Phoenix's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities. I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn.
Buddy, I'll give you, like, $50 to never say that again. Like, ever.
Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
But I would never. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue. What do you mean by that? Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. You haven't changed a bit, Mia Fey.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes. We've met before. Once. In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours. It's good to see you again, Madam Fey. Madame? I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie. I wonder how old she is in this. 'Cause I know Phoenix is 24 at the start of Ace Attorney 1? Yeah, he's 24. So, I'm guessing that, like, Mia is his age then? I actually don't know, truthfully. Let me look at the evidence really quick. I'm gonna check this out. We're in the courthouse. Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who is sitting with the victim. Me and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Okay, let's see here. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own? Yes. In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right? Hey, what's up, Nep? I was watching the whole time. He never did a thing to Dougie. I pressed for no good reason. I just know the judge will get angry with me. What did you do about our testimony just now? Well, else for the contradiction. People's lives are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? What? I would never.
Miss Fey, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting...
Like, dude. Payne. We literally went over this in court 20 minutes prior to recess. Are you really about to pull this fuck shit right now? Seriously? Just because you think it's cute to try to date like people half your age? Yeah, fuck 'em up, Mia.
Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Sure you are, buddy. Does your job involve a date with Rosie Palms too? Anyway, now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. My bad. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. What? There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw. Well, you know, nothing to worry about except getting sent to fucking jail. But that's beside the point. Jonesy, shut up! Maybe you should show up in chat and yell at Bobu.
Yes, Your Honor. I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony. It's like we're finally getting somewhere. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either. Let's see.
Yep. My brain is huge. You say you didn't hear anything unusual. Is that correct?
Yes. That's all. I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me.
That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Ah!
Man, why do you have bugs in the courtroom? To seem, more delicate, I guess.
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means. Yeah, alright, bud. I gotta snack for a second. Muting for crunching. It's the DS game, so yeah.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time. Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered? The rain was just beginning to let up. But it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. The sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a sec, Mia. That's only just now. She said something that totally changed this. That would totally change this whole case. What was it? Oh. Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yes. What about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere. Am I right? Now's not a time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that a victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh, I must admit, the thought had not occurred to me. Oh, 1 second, there's like bullshit blocking my screen. Thanks, Epic, you just love to get in the way when I'm busy playing games on stream. Hey, did you know that these things are popping up? Whoa! I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me. So what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered, but that very premise in itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? All right, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now if you don't. Oh, lovely. Alright, I'm hurt you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye. You kinda do it to yourself, Mr. Pan. Huh? I'm not a fool, you know. You just keep telling yourself that. Whatever helps you sleep at night. House has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day on that day at that location. So you blew a hole open in your witness's testimony there, champ. Good going. What? Yeah, it's because he's the more shrill noise there. What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely what linked to this case. Evidence, Mr. Rain. Well, what is this evidence? I have to say, though, like... I love the way that court works in Ace Attorney, where they're, like, just popping up with, like, new evidence, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap cards. You could definitely put, like, Yugi in here, into Ace Attorney, with, like, no changes at all. This affidavit. And who was this affidavit from? Pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out the testimony of the pharmacology students. All Camino labs lost power all of a sudden around 3 PM that day. Was it a blackout? All the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor. So you're saying the equipment lost power because... Precisely, they lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 PM, which fits the time of death listed in the autopsy report. Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future. I see. Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break. However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have been snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct? Well, I suppose you could say that. Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Your Honor. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try and regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Let's see here. Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? Yeah, I guess that would make sense. This is it. This is why the cable snapped. Well, Your Honor? I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense. That was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor. Ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance. Alright. Thanks, Jonesy. Leading me astray. I have a bot telling people to get hydrated, but thanks, Nep. Let's see here. Any small bump. I'm pretty sure it is Dahlia Hawthorne, but I have no evidence of that, so I can't just throw that out there. Was it the outage? This is the affidavit. No, this is a famous testimony, and there's the affidavit. Could it be this? I don't know. Yes. They were sometimes, but it depends on the circumstance. Some sort of impact. So was it, Phoenix doing it? I think it could have been Phoenix pushing him into it that might have done it, but I'm not entirely certain. So hi, 9 people. Wow, hi everybody. I don't think it's Dahlia's fault, and I know it's Dahlia's fault, but I don't have any evidence for it. I need evidence first. Like, she was there, and that was the, like, evidence part, but if I do that, it might incriminate Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, I don't take any damage for it. I'm trying my best to think about how to, like, actually do it without, like, taking, like, any real damage, but I'm not playing this a point-and-click game way. I need to know. Alright? I should look at the court record, like... You're on. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. The defendant's testimony. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that the lab equipment lost power at 2:55 p.m., which fits right into Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused a power outage. Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. It was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted. I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne. What's that supposed to mean? Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged to that pole as a result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. It doesn't make sense at all. The victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severed cable in the foreground here. Ah! In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. Order! Order in the court! The lamentations of my enemy. I have longed to hear them. It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have done it. Mr. Judge, sir? May I say something? Madame Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them. Oh, give me a break. What the? Give me a goddamn break. Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge? Oh, look at these fucking shitty-ass crocodile tears. Fuck you. Of course it's alright. Just go ahead and give your new testimony. This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. What I Witnessed, Part 2. The truth is, Beanie pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute. Yeah, sure it did. After being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away. And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time. I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge? Oh, get the fuck out of here. The fakest bitch in the defense stand. Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination. Alright, let's pick apart this bitch's fake-ass thing. Here we go. Let me look at the evidence here. Miss Hawthorne, you have seen her testimony. You said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny. So that's why you basically lied to the court? I was a bad girl, I know. Mr. Judge? Yes? Would you please forgive little old me? Of course he won't. What you did is called perjury. Oh, come now. Just a little old white lie. Anyway. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, alright? Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge. Not at all. Ho ho ho. The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl. Beware, Your Honor! I got an achievement for that! Let's go! Alright, next. You're saying you actually saw they're gonna get pushed into the electrical pole? I know he doesn't look like it. I think he'd be a bit of an imp when he wants to be. Oh, really? I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. I think he's really scary when he gets mad. Yes, he seems like a very dangerous individual indeed. Leave my man alone, he's just gay and stupid. So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched this scene unfold? What? Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness. I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. That's even worse! You get how that's worse, right? Oh my god. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on. Cheer them on? What do you mean by that? Well, I wish the best for them both, and they would give each other the fight. They actually give the fight their all. This is the most sus shit on earth, I swear to God! That's very sweet of you to be so supportive. And what happened after that? I can't deal with this. That's not quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket? Well, no. There weren't. Madam Faye, I suggest you listen a little more carefully. I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? I mean, he wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he? Yeah, basically. Ugh. Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry. I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away. That's understandable. Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold. Trying to figure out the contradiction here. It's all over. Alright. She not much time to come with her lives. This is my best chance. Shit, whole testimony somewhere. Think, Mia. Alright, Beanie pushed him twice. I'm pretty sure it's this, or the umbrella. Ah, God, I'm trying to figure out where's the best place to put this evidence. This is hard, actually. Beanie pushed him twice. Okay. Wouldn't he have gotten electrocuted too if that would have happened if he crashed into the pole and they electrocuted him? Like, wouldn't they have both gotten shocked? Especially if it was raining? Like, this is this is clearly all full of holes! Alright, let me see here. What are we thinking, chat? We aren't thinking? That's fair, me neither. So I don't think it's the crime photo. Did you press everything? Yes. I'm trying to find, where the evidence would go. Let's see, minute 2:45. First time into electrical pole. Let me check this a bit more. They pushed me to the electrical pole, and it broke. Let's see. I feel like this is the thing that's most contradict, but I don't know for certain. It's best to run away from him. Wait. Let's see, so it's... Genie pushed him twice. And it's electrical pole. Dougie did try his best to run away from him. Feeny caught up and crashed into him behind. Cable snapping, Dougie being electrocuted, it all happened in less than a minute. But wait, how would she would... I guess she would have seen it. Oh, fuck. Okay, so where's the glaring hole? Oh, yeah, maybe that's it. It was less than a minute. Yeah, it would have to be this. No, it's not that. It's not that. I'm... small braining. Okay. There we go. I found it. I thought about it, and I made it work. That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. That's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the watch. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping? Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Yeah! Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. Order! Order in the court! What is all this about?
This is nonsense! The real murderer?
Ah! Good one. I was about to say something to that effect, but I wasn't trying to, like, formulate it. Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else you saying could have done it?
Duh, are you stupid? There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer? Miss Faye, is it offense rage to indict someone as this real killer? It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready. Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Who else? Who was at the scene of the crime? Other than Phoenix and Doug. It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Wow! How can you... The defense is grasping at straws!
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of electrocution. What exactly were you doing the whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find that hard to believe you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Order! Order! Miss Faye! What I mean is, why... Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands.
Ah! How can you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge. You are... Oh, shit. Your Honor, please, that's the thing I want to say. You, what is it? Please strike everything the defense has said just now from the record. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man. Ah! Leave my dog alone. Man, dude's got it bad. That boy. He's gotten himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. It seems to arrive just in the nick of time. I found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Thank you so much. It's exactly what I was hoping for. You better take a good look at it. Let's see. Location, District Courthouse Cafeteria, date and time. August 27th, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Armando, age 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne, age 19. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding their case. Trace of poison found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. I see. Bailiff whack his pee-pee. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend. Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor. I'm too busy thinking with my other head to really think clearly. I must leave the courtroom. Goodbye.
Anyway.
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand.
Sure you do, buddy. Sure you do.
That is, go right ahead. Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Dougie?
Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry, please go ahead. How can you say that? I'm so devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. Months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then, the same day, two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Further testimony? What about? About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
possibly have to do with this case? Shut your dumb ass up. The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason. Well, very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer? Of course not, Mr. Judge. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. This is going on pretty fucking long, holy shit. I don't have enough time to get the Digimon. Where's my darling Feeny 8 months ago? It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. Shut up, Phoenix. We so love you, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. Shut up, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, to that again, you will be held in contempt of court. And now we enter the final act of a little drama. I used to say in the days of my youth, go get her! He looks like Uncle Pennybags. 8 months ago... So until that time, you have been dating Doug Swallow? Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Letting my emotions change so quickly. I'm ashamed of myself. No, not at all. Look at me, I'm infant for changing my mind. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle, ho ho ho. Maybe I should look for a different line of work. Despite that, however, he always hands down the correct verdict. That's why some people call him the Great Judge Genie. Courthouse is reading. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. It has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case. Remember, there's on Dahlia's side, I better trade carefully. Yeah, I'll keep pressing. You think I won't? Fuck you. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What are you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. Come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. You're writing a paper? On what? On the relationship between modern scenery poetry and the criminal underworld. Ho ho ho, this is like a fascinating research idea. Am I getting old? I've even forgotten what I've forgotten. Again with the midlife crisis stuff? Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you want to know? Speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear. So be sure to read it carefully. Well? If he's gonna, like, you know, hint at it, I might as well. I just wanted to see what happened if I got the, thing. If I pressed a little bit. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
I'm sorry I'm not really saying anything, it's just like... Dude, like... This dude is a riot, like, this man has the biggest example of, like, pot meat kettle. 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? It's great, I love it. The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report, and that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago. Order! 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 This is unbelievable! It's true. If it's true, then this phrase come out of the cruelest thorn.
Miss Faye, that's not fair! You can't slander my witness with an unrelated case. I, Winston Payne, will not allow it!
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead. It's true about 8 months ago. The police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
You lying through your teeth? I know exactly how you poisoned that dude.
I see. Okay, let's have the two crimes together. Now I just gotta stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you've really lit a fire in my heart. And my buttocks.
Sir, I don't think that this courthouse is the time to talk about you getting pegged. Save that for later. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. Please stop talking about that. Please stop talking about that. The poisoning.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned and discussed something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that was lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today, and I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What the? Why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Ha! Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence. Absolutely smashing. You wouldn't know where to get a poison like that, huh? Oh god. I did it the wrong time. I feel like it's there, but... Okay. And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison?
I think that's good enough reason, Madame Faye. She's right. And I think we had enough of Miss Faye's questions.
You're talking about with the defense attorney.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to this report, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger.
Why don't you tell us what that incident was?
That has absolutely nothing to do at all with this case.
Because sustained. The defense's question is strict from the record. You're involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne?
Well, I guess it's just I was just born under a bad sign.
Shut up, Phoenix! Oh, you know what? You make a good point, Tia. You make a very good point. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you.
What?
In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. One person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table. You.
No!
Order! 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 Could it be?
That's nothing but a baseless accusation. May I say something, Madame Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place. Quite true. In fact, the entire quarter was turned upside down. But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They haven't mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily got rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying that I threw the poison container away, then you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof?
Let me get with that.
Rights of evidence will have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Yep. If you're going to accuse a young lady of committing the murder, Then where is the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? Fuck are you? I knew it. You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with this case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present. What? But that's... A charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Fay? The day the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain the crime lab were to analyze it, it would find a trace amount.
No!
GFG. Order! Order in the court! Phoenix.
On behalf of Dolly, I object! Mr. Wright, control yourself! I won't let you bully her like this!
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me, too. Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl asking for a present back like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back.
You're lying!
But you never gave it back to her. To make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. That's why she... I don't believe you.
No! That's a lie!
Poor guy. Mia! Are you alright? The defendant! He's getting away! Bailiff, hurry, after him! Mia! Mia! Are you alright? Yes, I think so. That boy. He went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Thank goodness. Oh no! What is it? The bottle necklace! Miss Hawthorne's present! It's gone! What? That's terrible! Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy. It's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. I'm sorry.
I'm afraid your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me. I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. I ate it. Why? You what? You ate it? It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into bits first, but yeah. Ugh. What the? What? What is he doing now? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial! Mr. Wright! Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Is your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
It seems the defendants has proved the prosecution's case for us. Clearly that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I mean, that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
I love what you call it, that high floral. So it would seem... No! There must be some mistake! The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing to do, a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place so much faith in Mr. Wright. But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust my witness, Miss Hawthorne, my very life.
Yeah, sure you would. More like your other head.
Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough! Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but fuck you! But in a court of law, evidence is everything. It was literally in our goddamn hands, like... Oh my god, are you guys stupid? You're gonna have to write proof so much. Is she going to get away with everything? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial. Mr. Wright! I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you. What is it? That day, the day I met Doug Swallow. I've already read this a couple of times. I'm gonna drink some water. Last night, someone stole poison from our lab. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time, too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous!
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but... I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor! The defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them! Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent! So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago, too, huh? You put it together with Miss Wright's testimony. There's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before? Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye... If you're so certain of your theory, let me ask you this. Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that so desperately wanted to get back. Therefore... Exactly who is Miss Dahlia planning to kill? There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me?
That's preposterous! After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered!
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But, let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact... You, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that there's one else it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. So as I said before, the only Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney and... in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. How to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made, too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the little tiny bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence.
That can't be true!
Feeny, what a joke you are. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me. Miss Hawthorne! It appears we are nearing the end of this trial. Fine. How can you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say? You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems you sniffling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack. Ugh. Well, hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of looking there with that dumb look on your face? Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you? Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind. But we're not finished. Fine, then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already. I can let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. Ultimate price? It's going alright. You're sick of your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. No! You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Fay. Or should I say, Miss Gray. Alright. Well, Miss Fay, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I would lose my attorney's badge and let her get away with murder. Yeah, basically. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Like 24 at best, you know? Impossible, you can't possibly... Stupid woman. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I'll allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one? If we're unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will be immediately handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor. So she's like only 2 years older than her, which is hilarious, because look. Like 3 years. I just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's paid newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar. She's planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, the poison's probably in there. Well then, Miss Fay, please present your evidence. Show this court the irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will provide her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine. Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold? If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony. But I lost my bottle of it sometime around lunchtime on the day of the accident. I was with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some. Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Duck Swallow, that was holding the medicine. I would like the court to recall the crime that had happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room. My client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. As he's shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That was when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poison bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan and murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that had happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and a cut electrical cable. That's when she realized can allow Doug Swallow to live. Yeah, she used a severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago? 8 months ago? Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it. In this case, Doug Swallow. Well, any argument, Miss Hawthorne? Oh, come on now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor? Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation. I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine. I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now. Ugh, Mia Fey. Touch, they just burn up. Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours. For the time being, well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay? Huh? Yes. I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Phew. It's finally all over. I refuse to accept this! The defense has shown us evidence to support their outrageous claim. But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it. I don't care! I'm Winston Payne, and I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said. Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this. Yes? Would you care to try this cold medicine? What? Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said... There, it's alright, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. So, she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here. Right? You see, yes. And here comes the backpedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life? My hair, it's flying off! My beautiful hair, no! Wow. You balded this man. Mia, holy shit. Cope, Steve. Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Yes, Your Honor. I'll file the papers for immediate arrest. Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Sure you did. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Fey. Yes, Your Honor? It's just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne didn't know each other? Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne. This can't be happening. It's a nightmare! What did he say? It's like losing to my daughter. I see, that's what he said. It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say? It can't be true. My dear Dolly. Very well then. I believe I am ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. This court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. This court is adjourned. And this took 2 hours. Holy shit. April 11th, 3:16 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 3. Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. Please stop sharing that. Mr. Grossberg, do you, maybe think you should stop talking about them? That's rather rude. Anyway, this case has really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship with mutual respect with the client? It is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, Mr. Wright! Congratulations! Thanks. You know, I was thinking. Go on? That dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright. For your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up more. But, out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Ugh, what kind of company did this guy keep? Right now, I'm starting to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we can see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned, and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought would never rise to the surface again. Mia's gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. This game's fucking good. It's a good game. There he is! There he is. Bastard Laser Eyes. Cyclops McFuckface. Alright. I'm gonna take a break from this and just play a little bit of Digimon. So I've been neglecting playing that game for a little bit because I've had to spend a long-ass time grinding. A long-ass time. But they have all borne fruit. And I will show them to you. My Digimon. Let's see here. Capture card. Change the ticker. How do I do that? Yeah, update titles. Oh wait, no, I have to close out of this and edit settings. No, that's the YouTube one. I have to go for the other one. Okay. I think it's pronounced like Godot, like waiting for Godot. I'm sure there's a way to like actually pronounce it. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it. Boo. Shablousers. Okay. I'm holding the wrong controller. I want to play Klonoa, but I have no money for Klonoa. If you want to help me get money for Klonoa, remember, you can donate however much you want to. Please, my crops are dying and my money is scarce. Also, I could use a couple bucks for just eating. I would like to eat food. I have a food addiction, you could say. I need it to live. So, it's been a long time coming. Let's get it going. So, here's what it looks like right now at Team Let's Go Lesbians. The Klonoa is so good, why doesn't Pac-Man wear a hat with him on it? That's a good question. So here's everyone. Team Let's Go Lesbians in their final form, I think. I might add a couple more Digimon, but this is what I have right now. We have, Mastamon, Valkyremon, Lord Nightmon, what are you? Your Minervamon, Black War Greymon, Jessmon, Sakuyamon, and Hoomon. The gang's all here. Personality fighter, they're all fighters. It's a, personality types are like natures in Pokemon. Basically, they impact stat growth. And the reason they're all like this is because I needed them to be like certain things, but I messed them a little bit. So I think I want Lunala to be brainy. Let me fuck with that a little bit. So we have to head to Roppongi and fight Leopardmon real quick. Brainy, Nimble, and these two are for Farm Island stuff. Okay, so let's head on to the actual place we're supposed to go to. Let me just get a fight in though, because I want to level up really fast. You can change their personalities, that's fucked up. Well, it's easier than having to do it in the Pokemon way, where you have to go through like 8 leaps and bounds, get everything to work out, right? GFB. Oh, nuked! Let's go. Oh, wait, hold on. I actually didn't know I didn't have him on here. Let's see here. Image reaction. Oh wait, no, hold on. I can fix this. Give me 1 second. I just have to. Let's see. Copy. Paste. Damn it! I did the wrong thing. Copy. Paste. There we go. Where do I put him? I don't know where to put him. Ah! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I've got this. I got this. I fixed it. Not really though. Shit. I need a better setup for this. I'll have to get a overlay. So I'll have to hide this for now, but it's there. Don't worry, I have to fuck around and additionally find out. It's all self-care, I promise. Anyway. Slash! You can rotate each to be in the top left. Let's see. Transform. Ah, wait, hold on. I think it's clockwise, so... Transform... Clockwise... This way... Oh, I did it wrong. Ah! And then... Clockwise twice. Hey, what's poppin'? Oh, thanks for the follow, by the way. Rotate the streamer. Yeah, I'm just peeking out over here. Don't worry about it. I'm part of the game now. I'm in the game. New Digimon unlocked. Thank you. It's Team Let's Go Lesbians. Let's go, lesbians, let's go! Let's go, lesbians, let's go!
Yo, word!
Yeah. Samson, he's here for you. My best friend Samson. My friend of bizarre scruples and morals, Samson. I kind of want to play Philly a little bit, like, on the side. I think she's neat. I definitely think I want to play more, Annie, though. I've been lebbing a little bit with her. I think she's just really fun to play. Damn, 11 viewers. Hi, everybody. Hello. I'm so sorry. Hoog. It's hot. It's very hot. I don't know if you're experiencing the same, like, stupid heat that I am, but it's hot. It is searing in here. I, like, actually took a shower to get cooler in here. Trying to get you to join the Boot Boys. I'm so sorry. I've actually been taking a break from playing Digimon Dusk because I've been, like, training so much to get everybody up to where I need them to be. It's been taking a long-ass time. Holy hell. But, hopefully it'll be worth it when I'm done doing everything I need for that. I'm close, though. Chaos Gallantmon is a pain in the ass to get in that fucking game. A lot of Digimon are a pain to get in that game, truth be told. But, hopefully it'll all be cool. It'll all be worth it, and it'll all be sick. Okay. Let's go to Roppongi. Sinister! I know to the humans and powerful Digimon has already broken out in the areas around the Metropolitan Office. Magnamon and all Force Digimon are preventing the battle from expanding. It's only a matter of time before the scale increases. There's a powerful force field near the top of level of the Metropolitan Office. Leopardmon may be there. Okay. Let's get in there. We have asses to kick. Oh, there's Boot Boys in here too? Whack. How are you not impacted by the Digimon? Like, just seeing them. We got the same man. Some Miasmas play upper floors. I'd head there to check it out, but the elevator's broken down and the monster's taken up the stairwell. The only way in is to take a helicopter and enter through the roof. Maybe for you, but I'm built different. I am literally built different. Most of the government offices have moved back to the old city now that Tokyo is like this. Let's see. Most of the government offices have moved back into the old city hall now that Tokyo is like this, I guess. Is. That's a weird... There's a lot of weird typos in this game. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you know. Oh, yeah, I fucking love this dude. I love Mach Galgamon. I love this dude. What a sick dude. It's a dog with jetpacks on. They can fly real high with their jetpack on. They'll make you smile when they play their tune. Get hyped for my upcoming Donkey Kong, not Donkey Kong, DK64 stream. Get hyped for that. Coming soon. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt. I might make a bit reward where I have to sing the entire DK rap. I am considering it. I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna do it because that sounds stupid, but I'm thinking about it. I've thought about dumber ideas. You think I haven't? I have, and I will continue to do so. Also, this is SMT as hell. No. I have a lot of it in the back of my mind, but not all of it memorized. Hell yeah, dude. The part of the stream where Viv starts to sing, where Viv sings a silly song. Don't get me started. If I have to, I will remember all of the goofy ass like songs from VeggieTales that I could sing on stream. Don't tempt me. I'll do it. I'm crazy. I'm fucked up. Seibu. Achumu Seibu. Do I have any, I should get more magic attacks on here. Oh yeah, that's magic. That's physical. This is magic. I want that kept there. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think my loadouts are pretty good on everybody. Let me see here. Just want to make sure. Yeah, it looks fine. Achumu Seibu. Audience is standing and leaving. Bye bye moo, bye bye moo, bye bye moo, bye bye moo 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 moo. Oh yeah, I didn't have too many physical attacks, and I need more magic attacks. That's a good one. That'll be fine. This should be switched out. Probably for this. Actually, for this, honestly. We're really close to the end of the game. Sorry for taking too many breaks in this. I've just had a lot of time I needed to grind, and a lot of that isn't, like, super fun to watch, I think. But, you know. Also, this area, like, definitely reminds me of, one of the earlier areas in SMT1. I can literally think of the music right now. You're just... I want to play SMT1 on stream, I think, or, like, one of the SMT games. I think it'd be fun. I do want to do like a neutral playthrough though, I think, because like playing with either one is just kind of personally. Was it SM1 Famicom? Yes, but it got ports to a lot of things, to like PS1, TurboGrafx. I probably end up playing the Game Boy Advance one, but that won't be for a little bit, I think. I think after this, and like the Paper Mario randomizer that I finish up, we're probably gonna take a break from RPGs for a little bit. I have a couple ideas I have in mind though for what I'm gonna do next. I could start up Bloodstain, which I think I might actually do when I'm done playing this. Alright, fine. PC Engine, nerd ass. You care that much? Like, like you even care. But like, actually, the TurboGrafx version actually has interesting stuff. It has like a lot of like added demons you can form pacts with, I think, and like some other little bells and whistles added in. I don't remember exactly the full scope of it, but that's what I remember looking up when I saw it. Yeah, look at that dude! I love Hyandromon. Look at this fucking guy. Look at how cool that dude is. That dude kicks ass. Dudes who fuck that guy. Weed. I have to fix that. Galmon does look like Sonic Fox. I never actually noticed that. You're so right. You're so right. Holy shit. I've never considered that. Holy hell. I'm gonna actually use one of those guys on my next team. Ooh, big stretch. Ugh. I've already talked myself into it, but if it's gonna be a nice day tomorrow, I'm going on a walk. I have to go out on walks more. Just getting out of the house is good for your body, good for your soul. I like getting out of the house, it's nice. Sometimes you don't really have a lot of energy for it, and just like being perceived by people is like, ugh, but getting outside of the house is nice. You'd walk more, but it's too damn humid. You're right, yeah. I wish there was like a pool nearby, and I think there is. If I like go across like the big Bristol Bridge, but like that shit's scary. I think I have like a acquired fear of heights from family members. Cause like I have folks who are big scared of heights. I remember like going to Six Flags one time and like I've talked about my older sister a little bit, but like we went on this like kiddie ride and she was just screaming going on. It was like a very, very like small kiddie like roller coaster and she was like screaming. Well, yeah, of course. You have to go into the Digivice. There's never really been elevator animations. I don't know if I've talked about it on stream, but if they bring back Bloody Roar, Sonic Fox needs to be a playable character in that. Like, needs to be. No question. Bloody Roar fucking rules. What are you doing defying gravity? Listen. Sometimes you have to. I'm just sideways, you know? It's my VTuber character's new power. Along with looking sick as fuck. I think putting real people into fighting games is like a bad slope to slide down. They've been putting real people into fighting games for a while, even before that. Like, hold on. Let me just edit this now I'm thinking about it. I'm looking directly at it. There's a character in, like, one of the Marvel vs. Capcom games that doesn't get, like, localized. That's not in the localized version of the games. But, like, there's a dude in there who's literally, like, just, what's it called? What's that guy's name? Like, a comedian from Japan is one of the characters. And one of his, like, things that I think is one of his taunts is that he just kind of just, like, he has thoughts about Chun-Li. And, like, one of his attacks is just throwing a bunch of shit at, like, you. Don't do that. Listen. It's already been done. Damn it, why is this dude so evasive? Like, it's fine, it wasn't weird. And then the dude, like, asked to be in there. So it's, like, not bad. Also, like, come on. You're just gonna ignore, like, the best fighting game ever made, Jackie Chan Fists of Fire? Like, come on. Come on. Why are you afraid of, like, the best fighting games ever made? Jackie Chan is different? How is it different? It's the exact same thing. That's a real person in a fighting game. Goalpost mover Butch. Yeah, I remember doing that, like, going on the top of the roof of my, like, high school, and it was just like, no, fuck this. I don't like this, actually. I think it sucks. Yo, big bad Beetleborgs! Just by chance, free to ghost who made them Beetleborgs. Big bad Beetleborgs. I fucking love these guys. These guys are sick. You like he was asked who the greatest video game character of all time is, and the answer was me, Jackie. That's fair, but you are moving goalposts, and I have to call you out for that. Because it is still a real person in a fighting game that you're, you know, uncomfortable with. So, same principle. Literally the exact same principle. Yeah! And it was a good one! It was a really good one. Its backgrounds haven't aged well, but it's a good cartoon. Oh, cool. I wish I had money to commission you again, but I don't, because I'm broke. So I support you from here. Texan is a real person, but he's, like, also a brand. Literally moving goalposts. Literally moving goalposts. Alright, okay. I understand. It's fine if it does it, but only for the way I want it to be done. Butch, that's what we're doing right now. Okay. 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 Oh, am I just... Oh, I am over a thing. Oh, I'll just go this way then. But this thing. Nice. He wasn't And he wasn't in like a crossover game, he was just in the Jackie Chan game. Bloody Roar isn't really like a crossover, especially if it would just be cool to just do it. I think it would just be cool. I think people in fighting games should just become fighting games, alright? It's fine. It's literally fine. And I think if you're the best at something, it's not just putting yourself in there randomly. You are literally the best at blank. Go nuts. Who give a shit? Jackie Chan should be in Marvel. Put him in MVC 4. Fuck it. Who cares? Give him a Shun Goku Satsu. That would be lit, actually. Put Stan less in Marvel? Okay. I'll stand less. From, yeah, less from, fucking Viva Pinata. There, joke finished. I did it. I made it there, chat. I made it there. Don't tell anybody that I didn't make it there, because I made it there. That's only a joke. I only know that because I watched one episode and it's stuck in my brain of like the show. And that's because like one of the characters goes to like a parallel universe, and the character Les is just able to talk because he's not really able to talk in the in like the regular universe, and he refers to himself as more in that like reverse universe. It's very funny. That's the only reason I remember it. I would not put Dragon Gate and Marvel 1 have union access. Yeah, that's fair. I can respect that. I think I don't. I think I need to like leave this floor. I think I'm just fucked up right now. This is only the loot floor. Wait, hold on. We got movement potentially. Maybe, possibly. I think I need to go down that thing that I would just ignored. I really love these giant bugs. Fucking Silphco. Yeah, a little bit. A smidge. God, I love me a pile bunker. I was talking about it on Saturday, but there is nothing more than nothing that is as tight as a pile bunker. Pile bunkers, fuck. Just a big ass explosive punch in your gut? Like, what are you gonna do against that? The answer is nothing! Get your ass whooped! You just get punched in your gut and you just explode! What's tighter than hugging your friend so sweetly? A giant robot, I think. Also, like, a really, 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 really cool pair of shoes. Agree to disagree? Listen, I'm not here for fucking whatever kind of like goofy shit you're talking about. I'm here for what's tight and what's cool and what's hype, alright? Let me have this. I don't ask for much, but let me have this. Alright? Fucking... I can't have shit nowhere. I want this here. Alright? So I'm not getting a team of all viruses? This is why. I smell bullshit on the horizon. I think. Maybe not here. Maybe like a floor above. Is it this one or? Oh, okay. Okay, so now I can go back down there, so I have to go up here. Okie dokie. You of all people say that when you never let me have any opinions? Like, fuck out of here. They just show up and you're like, Viv, why do you have this opinion? Why do you think Ice Ice goes hard, like in that one song he did? Why do you think that, Why do you think that, why do you think Hunted P actually goes hard? Because he does. Because I'm right. I'm always right and never wrong. Fuck you. Hey, listen, sometimes it might help. Sometimes it might not. That's life. That's the dice we all have to roll. Mental melon? See, what we at the doctor's office, we at this urgent care clinic recommend is that you get a solid punch to your abdomen to fix your irritable bowel syndrome. Here's a prescription, and here's me with a big boxing glove with a horseshoe in it. Now, I may have gotten fined the last couple of times for quackery, but listen, this time, even though I don't have my medical license, I assure you that it'll work this time. Now sit there and let me work my magic. Never say I'm bad at improv. I love how that went. That's like one of my favorite jokes I've told so far. It's so stupid. Take 2 ass beatings and call me in the morning. Yeah! Hell yeah. This is the best bit I've ever been a part of. Let's go. I'm hype. I love being a part of bits that are funny and are good. Let's go. Oh shit, free loot. Ah! Digimon encounter! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bringing the squad over. That was the smartest move of my life. Oh, thank God. Remember correctly that that Heaven's Gate attack has an ability to insta-kill? I'm glad it didn't proc. I would have been upset, and Whiny would have cried. I would have been like those people on Scrub Quotes who go like, "Bro, what do you mean? That's such an unfair move. It has so much frame advantage." You're just getting carried by a strong move. This is the worst case of IBS I've ever seen. Normal treatment won't help. I need to call Dr. George Foreman for specialized treatment. I need 30 cc's of liver blows stat directly into this. Right away, doctor. Now be careful. You might feel a slight pinch. Just fucking mollywops you. Yeah, that is so fucking funny. You might feel a slight pinch. Douche. That's a good question. I actually don't remember. It might have been like what? Not like recently, but it was like when I was a kid, I think. I think it was in my teens when I learned that. I don't remember. But I know he's a boxer, man. Probably like my dad told me about it or something. Sorry for crunching, by the way. I can't help it. I'm hungry. Douche. Well, yeah, of course. Oh yeah, brother. Check out my new grill, brother. Oh no, brother. It's currently on fire. Oh. Hulk Hogan is supposed to do that. Oh no, brother. It's electric. Electric grill, brother. Oh man. Still can't believe a lot of things about that circus clown. There's one thing I can't. Steel chair. By God! By God! It's Dr. Smith with a steel chair against IBS in the ring! By God! They're broken in half! With God as my witness! And the waiting room was so uncomfortable. Now you see, Doctor. I see. Hold on. Let me retry. Now you see, new patient. What we need to do here is that we need to like have you get a sick ass German suplex, and that should realign your spine. Now hold still while I grapple you. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. I wish I knew where I was going. Kinda don't. So I've been that way. Let's go back down. I think a German suplex to realign my spine would actually help me out a lot, personally. Fix my posture. I don't do it when I'm sitting down, but sometimes I do just have, like, autism back, you know what I mean? Where you're just, like, hunched over a little bit, just a smidgen. Not all the way, but just enough. What do you mean the tranches? Little gaps? Wow, just like Florida, yeah. 40F, alright, so I have to go back up this way. I don't think stop sign is unique to autism, it's not, but a lot of things are unique to autism. You know? Everything in the world is exactly the same and nothing is different from each other. I'm just saying that bad posture could also be like a factor. Based on things I've heard, I believe. I'm trying to remember everything I've heard, and a lot of things I might have learned might have just been bullshit, but sometimes you gotta say things that are wrong to get the actual truth of the matter. That's life. That's what school is all about. Why does it not have 40 floors? Because it's a government building. Why else would a government building have 40 floors? To keep all the government in there, duh. It's not like you've ever actually seen a full-ass government building before. Like, well, what the fuck? Like, what kind of life have you lived? I've actually been to a courthouse before for, I think for, like, some kind of mock trial. It was, kind of dumb. The real dungeon running pros or the staff who clean the place, yeah. That's what Yakuza 7 is all about. Yeah, I can bet. Government buildings suck ass. Tonight we will eat at a government. Ah, I see. I guess my experiences are not universal. I have to learn that. Alright, is stuff down here? Yeah, there is. There's a thing down here. I don't think I've been down here. One floor, but very long and flat. I think there are some of those by me, too. Well, that is because I live in the Uber Goonies, the Ultra Sticks, the Mega Bumblefuck. Can I say I love the term bumblefuck? Bumblefuck is like one of my favorite words in the English language. It describes so much. Like, where you at? Oh yeah, I'm in the bumblefuck. That's a dead cat, baby. So there you got tall government, rip, yeah. It's not like that as much anymore, because I don't live near a lot of those like big tall buildings. I used to, when I lived near a bigger government, that's what it was like, but I don't live near bigger government anymore. All this talk of government has reminded me of like one of my favorite stupid lines from Invader Zim. I am government man, come from the government. The government has sent me. Oh, this is not an alien life form. This is a special government aircraft. Just pointing at Zim. Oh, that's literally like my favorite part from that stupid fucking show. I love it. Invader Zim is so dumb. I love the term bumblefuck, but if I ever used it, there would come a day where I'd slip up and say the wrong thing. Yeah, it happens. Let me get rid of Heavy Strike and get, like, Saint Knuckle Alki character reversal, though. I posted about it. The only time I was, like, in every building was open house day, and I mean, hey kids, here's a cool thing they make take put cameras in. Here's a cryptography technically book with 2001 on the cover. Oh my god. That sounds nightmarish. I have been to one of those, like, I think I went to the FBI building when we went on vacation one year. And looking back, kinda sucked. On the fuck Bumble stream, don't worry. Don't worry, it'll happen. It'll happen. Send enough money my way, I will stream Bumble in its entirety. I'll even help make fuck Bumble. I'll make it real. Make it flesh. Give it life. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity fuck Bumble. Oh wait, no. Right about now, it's time to rock with the biggity Bumble. I don't know if that was actually pick-upable. I hope it was. I really hope that picked up. Fucking nuked. I really hope that stupid, like, sensor beep happened. I really wanted it to work. One of my favorite things about voice mod is that now if you're in call with me, you can hear whatever dumb sounds I play over Discord. I have never had so much power before, and I feel so happy. I'm glad it worked. Let's go. I'm hype. Now, I might be wondering, Viv, why are Jessmon and Black War Greymon on Team Let's Go Lesbians? Well, you need a pair of goths. So, here's a pair of goths. I want to make some more Bang Bang shrimp. I don't think I have any, like, shrimp in the house. It's not like I have to fry up already by myself, which I don't really want to do. All ever that goes into, like, frying shit takes up so much goddamn time. But I might do it. I'm thinking about it. Also, they're, like, already pre-cooked, too, so... all you're gonna do is just bread them and just fry them. Put the shrimp on the barbie. B-17 bomber. Alright. I don't know where the fuck I'm going, to be honest. I really don't know. I think I'm going the right way because I'm finding new Digimon, but I don't know where else I need to go. I need to put some equips on my Digimon, I think. I'll probably find my way to like the boss and I'll like take a break for today. I'll probably play this more tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow though, outside of just playing more Ace Attorney, but I'll figure it out. I do want to keep playing the Paper Mario seed, so I might do that tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. I will use my brain. That was so fucking corny. Like, nice try. Direction again. I'm fucking big hungry. What? Huh? Okay, that was weird. Sorry, I was looking at like my laptop really quick. I look at sometimes just to monitor like what the chat looks like, and I was looking back and forth. I was like, what? Because I saw like the stream, like the time on the computer, and it said like 6:30 p.m. or some shit. And then I moved my mouse and it like actually updated. Like, what was? Huh? What was? What? I was so confused. I have to find some way for like the both chats to kind of convene in one. I'm trying to figure out how to get Restream to work. I'll also be fixing up all of the alerts and commands later on tonight too, so you'll be able to see way better stuff. When you have lunch, I have lunch when everybody else does. And I've already eaten, I'm just hungry again. I'm a big eater. Pay no attention to the fact that I am also skin and bones. Pay no attention to that fact. But I do like to eat. And I'm hungry right now. I usually have lunch around like noonish. I'm a hungry person. I like to eat. Big hungry. Alright, if I go this way, where's that bring me? I don't think I've been over here. Yeah, I have. Wait, what's down here? Nothing. Yeah, I might just take a break from this. Let's see, my ideal dual state situation is both YouTube and Twitch chats both on screen, but neither directly are interacting. No, you both have to interact. You have to play nice with each other. That's kind of sick. That's hype, Nep. That's big thinking. I would have never considered that. That's sick. Like, you think that the whole fun of not crowd control, of Jumbo Gym is seeing the same games multiple times. You want to, like, not communicate with, like, YouTube chat. Like, what is this kind of separation you want? What is this apartheid you want, Jonesy? What is this? Answer my question, please. I would love to know. Viv stream apart. That's an awful joke. I hate this. You'll be communicating, but like indirectly. No, you have to engage with each other. You have to engage with each other. Play nice with each other. You all have to be at one with each other, at peace. Peace and love on the planet Vivstream. On the Planet Coaster Vivstream. I mean, assuming my second issue joke of the stream, you're good. I would say let's not, but like I think it's you know, it's not a bad thing to do, I guess. Like take someone who's in the room with you. Alright, I think this is the way forward. Alright. No, you have to talk to each other. You have to communicate. I will not abide by a lack of communication in my stream. I will not abide by it. You'll have to interact with each other. You're both playing in the same sandbox, and you have to talk to each other instead of using your damn phones. There will be no phones allowed on my stream. I think those people who are just like, no phones, talk to each other, like, get your head out of your ass. Like, fuck off. Life before phones. All those stupid life before phones posts are just like so up their own ass. Like fucking. Look at me, I am so advanced. I am beyond smaller brained people who don't like to use things to do. Like, get out of here. Fuck off. Fuck out of here. Lame ass. Stupid ass. That's actually pretty good. I'll have to customize everybody later. Hey, I made it to the 30th floor. Let's go. Is this where the big boy is? A crying pail of water should have been fetching Digimon creatures. Yeah. Pokemon go to the polls. Yeah, honestly, if they went to just go catch Pokemon, I feel like they wouldn't have. I feel like Jack couldn't have broken his head. Just smashed his skull. Pokemon go to the polls is why she lost. I still can't believe how many, like, Hillary clowns are, vote for Hillary clowns are still kicking. Like, don't you have anything better to do? Yo, what up? You were the Mega Digimon working with Omnimon to aid the humans? Enemy though you may be, I applaud your ability to have defeated Crusadermon. I merely lent my strength to the others. Without your power, Crusadermon would not have been beaten. No, that is not certain. Can one who has lost his just cause still attain victory? If you wish it, I would happily resolve this without violence. That is not possible. We are already far beyond that now. Don't you think that our description of the real world is a mistaken course of action? I've successfully blocked that line out of my brain until now. I thought she likes the hot sauce thing, and you know the perfidus, Bernie Bros, and Russian manipulation and all that? Yeah, like, God. People who still think that Tumblr was like, oh, Russians manipulating the election. That's why all these black people got banned. Like, y'all are stupid, needless to say. You know, look evil in your eyes. I've but one path to follow, one path to believe in. Come, my comrades, and you humans. Which path is correct? Let a test of strength decide for us. I love Dynasmon's design. This is a dude. One thing they don't show in the game, I don't think, is that he can actually open his mouth. I think it's really dope. Bring in the squad. I'm going all in. We going all in, baby. Oh yeah, that's kind of like the whole raison d'etre. Why are you saying, oh god, what happened? Oh, Lord. Good luck. Good luck. Fuck him up. Holy shit. Oh, he does open his mouth right there. Okay, that's cool. I love that he opened his mouth like right there. Oh, my man blew himself up. Like, you didn't win. You didn't win. Just blows his dumb ass up. Rip to your phalanges. I always love people just blow themselves up. Like, get fucked, nerd ass. Listen, I did kind of, like, make a team solely to fuck him up. This is good. to martyr myself for my path. An honorable end. I reach the end without wavering in my faith. My life will conclude in annihilation. The way of the knight is in death and discovery. If I was an RPG boss, I'd obviously blow myself up too. Hey, was this laugh a bit silly to you? It's all down to the will of King Drazel. Both sides determine the course of events now. We're all knights in a single program. No matter how powerful you may be, you cannot run from destiny. Alright, let's save the game here, and I'll pick this up probably tomorrow, unless I play Paper Mario. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. This was a pretty nice stream. 11 people showed up, we had a nice kind of discussion about things, it was all nice. If you'd like to stream, be sure to hang out and follow. Here's a list of all my links. Sorry if you're not going to be able to see it, I have to fix the way my, what's it called, looks like. My, chat, but I'm still having trouble fixing a lot of shit. My bad. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Let's see who's live really quick before I fuck off. Who is live? Who is live at this time? At 8:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I wonder if, who is live? Oh. I'm looking. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Sure. Why not? Oh. Alright. Y'all have a good one. I'm outie.